Hello all, this is the second video using REYAX RYB080I Bluetooth low energy module. In this project we will be using DHT22 sensor to get the temperature and humidity data and use the BLE module and ESP32 device to transmit the temperature and humidity data. This data will be received using REYAX Android app. As ESP32 is a 3.3 volt device, no need of using level shifters. Plug in the ESP32 onto breadboard and plug in the 3.3 volt to positive rail of breadboard and ground to ground rail of breadboard. DHT22 works well with 3.3 volt power. The first pin of DHT22 is power, connected to VCC, that is the positive rail, and third pin to ground rail. The center pin is the data that is connected to D4 of ESP32, GPU of 4. The connection between BLE device and ESP32 is connect the VCC to 3.3 volt rail, ground to ground rail, and the RX of BLE goes to TX0, that is GPU 1 of ESP32, and the TX of BLE goes to RX0 of ESP32, that is GPIO 3 of ESP32. So the connection is simple. We have connected both the DHT22 sensor and the BLE device to ESP32 as shown in the schematic diagram here. Now let us see the code. First we include the header file DHT.H. Before that, you have to include the two libraries. Go to Sketch, include library, and then manage libraries, and then search for DHT. Select the DHT library which supports both DHT11 and DHT22 and install the latest version. Another library, Adafruit Sensor Unified Library, is also required, which supports many sensors. Install that library also. As ESP32 we are using in Arduino core, we will be developing this code in Arduino IDE. First we include the DHT pin as 4, that is GPU 4, and then we define the DHT type as DHT22 as we are using DHT22 sensor. Then we initialize DHT class with the DHT object using the pin and type. Inside the we use two float variables to store the values, humidity and temperature. Inside the setup we begin using DHT.begin, and inside loop we use two methods, that is the read humidity method and the read temperature method of DHT class to display the temperature and humidity data. Open the serial monitor to see the result. Now let us modify this code so that by getting a capital T, it sends temperature data through BLE to app, and on getting humidity on getting H, capital H, it sends the humidity data. Now inside the loop you delete the serial print commands and then include this switch case statement. Inside the loop we just first check out for the serial data available and then use the switch case statement. We use a char variable to store the serial dot read, as the switch case statement operates only on integer and char variable. Use the char variable, and then when open the serial monitor, and when we type capital T, it sends the temperature data, and when we type the capital H, we get the humidity data. Now let us install the REYAX Android app on mobile phone and get the data on the mobile. Install the APK file on your mobile. The link is given in the description below. Open the REYAX BLE RYB080I app and then click on connect. The surrounding BLE devices will be displayed. Connect to the REYAX BLE device by touching the REYAX MAC address. Once it is connected, type in capital T and touch send. You get the temperature data, and type in capital H and touch send, you get the humidity data, and any other character will give no response. Only the capital T and H will respond. This is how to get the data from the BLE device. Thank you for watching.